Okay, so this is Queen before her transformation. Beautiful girl. Beautiful, honey. You get serious about the weight loss journey,
Yeah, I
you
really,
won't be searching. You won't have to hold on, little Tyson. Wait. Floyd. Whoa.
you feel me? You feel me, sis? Like you see, like, it ain't gonna catch me slipping or nothing either. You
They're
feel me?
not.
So,
They're not. Come on.
nah.
So I'm trying to rebrand myself. I used to do OnlyFans. I still do OnlyFans, but I'm trying to get out of that. I'm 34. I started OnlyFans during COVID because I was just trying to get out my 9 to 5. And it did a lot of good things for me. Like I made a lot of money, all the things. However, I don't see myself as that. Like, and I know the stigma that comes behind it.
Hello.
Hi.
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 Welcome in, Numerous Queen.
Hello.
How
So
are you?
I'm doing so good. I always get your live sent to me from my brother, Celebra J, and
Oh.
and I did have some advice because I always tell him like I'm a BBW, I'm proud of my stuff, but he's always like, she's got the best workout, she's so beautiful, and da da da. And I'm like,
Oh, thank you. Appreciate the
I definitely,
support. And let
you
me also
definitely,
ask you this first. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially
I
all
definitely,
platforms?
yes, I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Yes. And so I did want you to know, like, for me, I always tell my brother, like, I feel like I should find a man who can date me where I'm at. Like, don't come into my life and be like, oh, you ready for a hike? And then,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be
Yeah.
outwinded. You're probably not going to like me up front.
Okay.
If so I always tell my brother, like, maybe, like, I feel like the man that's for me is going to look at my shape and I'm going to be molded by my husband in the future. Like, right now I'm celibate. I'm a treasure. My body's not being given to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like being that treasure right now and being loyal to the man that's going to marry me, he's going to be the one. If he wants an hourglass, so being thick, how keeping my nutrition, like I eat, but I don't eat as healthy. Like I feel like, but if I lose all the weight before and then just, you know, like what happens if that man's like, oh, I kind of like that thick body. I'm a big, like tall, 5'9", used to play ball, like, so like used to, but I still could ball, but I could keep up. Like we can walk to a park, feed the ducks, something, dance under the stars,
Yes, yes.
pull up
Okay,
to the
okay.
view,
Yes, vibe. So
walk to the beach.
what I'm feeling is you're comfortable in your skin and your body. So if you're comfortable, it's not an issue for you, then I don't want to give you advice. If you love you, is what I'm saying. If you love you, right?
I do
But
love
I
you.
do feel no matter what size you are, you can be rail thin, you can be super curvy. We all need to be healthy. I know that for sure. Doesn't mean you need to, like you said, have an hourglass figure per se.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure we're walking, we're eating right. Those things are important.
And I feel like I could keep up. Like I feel like if I had to run, I could run away from a bee. Believe me, I ain't never been stung. I could, like there's things I could, I could swim, I could dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But it comes to a point where like I'm 30, I'm also 32. So like I'm turning 33. So like I need to be realistic. Like, no, I'm not gonna be in the club. But like what type of man, like I don't want to push away a good fine man who be in the gym. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind the six pack. You can make me okay, maybe I just encourage me. Our dates could be at the gym, but like, you
So,
know,
okay, what the truth is what? The truth is what? I know you love yourself, but what's the truth
the
that you
truth
think about at night that you want to change? You tell me.
the truth is I love myself, but I want to be in love more than I love myself. Like I'm ready for loving somebody. So I'm willing to to allow somebody to love me enough to be like, hey, let's get healthy. And I'd be like, oh, yes, sir.
But the
Okay.
thing is, Queen, I want you to do that for you. I don't want a man to come or a woman to come into your life and help you make that decision.
Oh, okay, I feel that. Okay. Okay, I feel that. So like, but right now, like if I start in the gym, like so you're basically like if I want that type of man, then I need to start now. Like start getting to the
But
gym.
it's not only about a man. What I'm saying is self-love is taking care of you, right? Not
Yeah.
just working out, not just eating right, everything in your life, right?
Right.
And I don't want the motivation to only be because I want to get this type of man. No.
Mm.
I want to do it so I can feel better. I feel more secure. The conversations I have with myself late at night or when I'm fresh out the shower, they start to change.
Yeah, so I do like for me, like I do keep up with like I'm very active. Like even though I'm big and thick, like I'm thick, but I'm very like I would say like my body can't get any slip unless I really put that effort into wanting to look a certain way. So if I tried like now, like I'm like when I say I'm tall, like my body's built right, like I got like it's just maybe straight. I ain't got no, I got my booty bit flat in the back, like I got two dimples and just like that might be I might have to do some squats or something. That could be helped. But like everything else, like if I lost anything else, yeah, I would lose my face. I would lose like
You wouldn't lose your face.
I already got
You wouldn't
clavicles.
lose all of your curves. No. And I want you to get curious enough to find out.
Oh, you got me curious. I'm actually wondering. You,
Yeah. And if all else fails,
okay.
let's say you get there. You like, you know what, Ash, I got down to this small waist. You know,
Okay.
my face is a little bit thinner, my butt is sitting a little bit higher. If you get there and say, I don't like it, we can always go back and order Chick-fil-A, maybe not whatever else we eat, we could go
Not
back.
the Chick-fil-A.
We could go
That's stuff
back.
too healthy. That's stuff nasty.
But
I'd rather make a homemade burrito. My shit
or
again.
homemade food,
It's
okay?
homemade food. No.
But I want you to get there, is what I'm saying. Get
Yeah.
there, see how you like it, try it out, experience it, and then decide if you want to change your mind.
I'm willing to accept that challenge. So I definitely will keep you updated. And obviously, my brother, he already in here, so he gonna keep me up to that, to my word. And like I really am. So hey, let's see what we. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. I'm gonna show you what we're
Okay,
doing.
show us. Yes. Okay, so this is Queen before her transformation. Beautiful girl. Beautiful, honey. Honey. Queen, if you get serious about the weight loss journey,
Yeah, I
you
really.
won't be searching. You won't have to. Hold on, little Tyson. Wait, Floyd. Whoa.
You feel me? You feel me, sis? Like you see, like they ain't gonna catch me slipping or nothing either. You feel
They're
me?
not.
So,
They're not. Come on.
nah, but
She's
yeah,
a lover and a fighter.
you feel me? So I do. I
All right.
appreciate you, and I can't wait to update you on the journey. Let's see where
Me
we
too.
headed.
Please, Queen. So come back in a month. I would say 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
You know what? My birthday is May 25th, so I'm gonna keep up, and that'll be a good little goal. Birthday. I'm gonna order me some Sheen,
Oh.
and some Fashion Nova.
Oh, okay. Let's start with 5 pounds. 5 pounds for the month. 5 pounds. Okay.
I got you. And right now, just so you know, I'm like I'll say 260. So,
Okay. So when you come back, you'll be 255.
ooh, let's hit that. Okay,
All right. Challenge accepted.
I'm ready.
All right. You giving us your word. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
Beauty. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming up, Queen. Thank you, Adrienne. And shout out to Queen's brother. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you and your sister watching. Don't be scared of what's on the other side of weight loss. Don't be afraid, you guys. Don't be afraid. Again, just like I told Queen, I want you guys to get curious enough to find out. And I know it's scary. I know it can be very scary because food can be our comfort. I know when we're on a weight loss journey, a lot of things tend to come up. Like we start thinking about maybe past traumas. We start thinking about how we always get in our head or always get in our way. I want you to change your thoughts and your mindset about who you are and what's possible for your life. It is possible for you to get smaller, to lose the weight. And we're not just saying this for a man, but I just want you to meet the better version of you. That's what life's all about. You're supposed to be on this earth to reach your full potential before you leave this earth. That is what life's about. So go and meet her or meet him. They're waiting. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you. You won't sag if you lift weights. If you lift weights, heavy weights, thank you, Tay. You'll be just fine. That last set should be like, oh! You should be shouting that last set. That last rep. 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Let's go. 10 is not enough. 25, if that feels too light, go up to 50. Lift. Y'all stopping at 10. Y'all got the barbell and y'all going like this. All right. Oh, perfect. I lift weights for the day. No. Until failure. Exactly. Yep. Hello.
Hi, Ashley. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to. Can you see me? Wait.
Oh, not yet.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Hi, Beauty. Welcome in.
Hi. I consent to be on the live and all platforms.
All right. What brings you up today?
Okay, so I just started watching you, I would say a month ago now. And everything that you've been saying, I've started doing. So I'm trying to rebrand myself. I used to do Onlyfans. I still do OnlyFans, but I'm trying to get out of that. I'm 34, okay? I started OnlyFans during COVID because I was just trying to get out my 9 to 5. And it did a lot of good things for me. Like I made a lot of money, all the things. However, I don't see myself as that. Like, and I know the stigma that comes behind it. I wasn't doing all that crazy stuff, but now what I'm trying to do is sell my knowledge, and I teach people how to create and sell digital products, and I make good money on that. But my fear is, well, I'm just trying to rebrand. Like, I don't want to be seen as the internet HOE, right? Like twerking and all the things.
And we just spoke to another girl about this last week, actually. She came up and she was from Wisconsin, and she had the same question. And I asked her, as I'm going to ask you, are you willing to scrub everything off the internet? That means you're not making money from what's left over. You're not, that Twitter is gone. Those links are gone. Everything has to go.
Yes, I am willing, but
no, so you're not ready.
No, wait,
You're not ready.
Wait, listen. When my new business makes the money that my OnlyFans business was making, that's the thing. Because I still have bills and things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I do content full time. Like I don't, so then therefore it's like. And my new business is starting, like it really is. So, once it gets to that level, then I'm willing to just let it go. But I don't even promote the OF anymore. Like it's still in my bio, but I'm not promoting it. I switched my Instagram. Now I'm fully clothed. I'm not twerking. I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. Right. Okay. But, I'm trying to rebrand. I feel more professional. I am more professional. I carry myself totally different than how I used to. It's just the money part,
What I'm also seeing in the chat, because you want to rebrand, right? A total rebrand looks like to me that you're letting go of your past completely.
Okay.
And we know the internet is forever, right? So I'm sure some stuff will live online forever. But I will want you to take that next step of removing everything. If you can't do that right now because of, money and things like that, the chat also suggested getting a job, maybe a 9 to 5, along with what you're doing. Would you be comfortable doing that? She's like, girl, no. She's like, no, that money came in. All I had to do was sit at home. I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
That's the thing, though. Like, so that's the thing. Like, I take content creation very seriously. I monetize on YouTube. I make a lot of money through Threads, Instagram. So like, and I'm sure like your mindset when you are trying to be an entrepreneur, it's just a totally different. Like, why would I work 8 hours for someone else when I can spend that 8 hours building my stuff, learning what I need to learn, doing what I need to do? That's 8 hours that you could be locked into yourself, and that's going to take you further than a 9 to 5 at any job. But only certain people understand that mindset, and that's okay. If you want to do a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, some people get it, some people don't,
I'm only suggesting it because you want to rebrand. So if we are going to leave the past in the past, that means then we're not making any more money from the OnlyFans, right? So you would just need the 9 to 5 temporarily as you're growing your business. But again, when you're an entrepreneur or you make money online, you get used to a certain way of life.
Right.
Yeah. So it's when you're ready to make that sacrifice, you will. But I can't completely call it a rebrand just yet because it's still living there. The link, the content. And how is your other business going now? Like,
it's doing really good. Actually, I'm really proud of myself. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have assistants who do my OnlyFans. I'm not even on there, but it's still passive income for me, right? But my new business is doing great. It's doing phenomenal. It's just when you're used to making a certain amount, you create a lifestyle for that. I still have a lease and things like that. Then it's like, can't just completely let it go. But I'm spending all of my energy, time, and effort into what I'm doing now. So.
But let me also ask you this. Are you creating new content on your OnlyFans? Or no? Okay.
I haven't created new content for that in a year. So everything that's being sold on there is old stuff. And that's why I love your content, because you spend a lot of time talking about fixing yourself from the inside out. And I've been doing that for the past 2 years. I've lost over 100 pounds. And I even started documenting that journey on my Instagram, like working out. I've been vegan for 2 years now. Like, I'm just in a completely different space than I was when I first started OnlyFans for almost 5 years ago. So yeah.
Congratulations on your weight
Thank
loss.
you.
Yes, that's good.
Thank you. And I even started like getting dressed because you work from home, so you get used to being in like sweats and shirts and stuff like that. And I even got a sew-in because you said to change up the braids. I used to do
I
braids
love
all the
it. I
time.
like it. It's very fitting on you.
Thank
You're
you.
glowing. But
Thank you.
I want you to really think about it. If I'm going to take my brand serious, Ash, I have to let the past be the past, you know? And that
Okay.
means we gotta hustle a little bit harder so we can get there faster.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions on like, so I'm fully clothed on, I do, see, I think that's the thing too that I'm torn with. So like, okay, I feel like when you're on the internet, but you're different, and that's why I love your content. Sometimes I feel like you have to show a little skin. Women.
Uh,
What do you think about that?
it depends on what you're doing, right? It depends. I just think you need to look beautiful or put together. I think
Okay.
that's what's important.
Okay.
You know, just being put together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So like I
And,
make a,
and something else I want you to, like, I feel, you know, if not, you know, I tell every girl this. I want you to go to therapy.
oh, I'm in
Because,
counseling. I've been in counseling for 2 years.
okay,
I
okay.
still go every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't
Yeah.
want you to
So
always feel like you need to show up in the world like that. Although you're beautiful and you look great, you don't always have to. Lead with it, is what I'm saying. And I want you to get out of that mindset if you aren't already.
right. See, and I think that's where I was. So, like, I was doing a lot of fitness content and showing my weight loss journey. I documented all of that.
Okay.
And so, like, when I was trying to do like the whole fitness thing, I was like, okay, I'm new to this realm of fitness and, making workout content. I do a lot of heavy weightlifting and stuff like that. And so, when I was looking at other people's stuff and trying to figure out like what kind of stuff to post, all of that, a lot of fitness creators, they show skin, like the men, no shirts. The girls,
Yeah,
shorts,
that's
sports bra.
fine.
Right. So
Yes,
that's what
fitness for
so that's what
sure.
I meant by that. So like I'm not like
Mhm.
twerking or anything like that, but I feel like when you're trying to show your progress, I mean, how can people see the weight that you're losing if you're in
Oh,
baggy clothes?
absolutely.
So that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, no, for sure. For fitness, for sure. For
That's
sure.
that's what I meant by that, by showing skin, because I'm not in sweatpants and a long sleeve shirt at the gym. That's what I meant by that. But
Yeah, I
okay.
think that's fine. We've seen tons of creators in shorts, backless shirts for fitness. I
Okay.
think fitness, that's okay. Yes,
Okay. Okay.
for
Well, I
sure.
appreciate you, Ashley. You really inspire me. And the only other thing too, I'm 6'3", so I want to
Oh,
start
you're
wearing
tall.
heels. I want to start wearing heels, but I'm already 6'3".
I mean, for you, you could do like 2.5 inches. I wouldn't even be mad. Two and a half
Oh,
inches,
okay.
okay? You don't need
Okay.
you. I mean, a stiletto is maybe if you're going out, a
Okay.
gala, okay? A
Okay.
cortez, a club.
Okay.
But yeah, I would a little heel. They said a kitten heel. Yes, bring out the kitten heel. A little
Okay.
pump. Yes.
Okay. Thank you,
All right,
Ashley.
beautiful. You're welcome. Keep us
Bye.
updated. Bye bye. Oh, keep us updated, darling. Yes, if you are tall, like over 6 feet, for sure, you don't have to do the 6-inch heels. Unless we're going to like a fashion show, the club, we're going out.